pursuing, and Allen throws deflected and caught by Coleman on the tip.
Always a chance if somebody runs you out of bounds.
What can Mahomes do with that gift? Going deep for Thornton. That's a connection.
Move them down close to the red zone, but a beautiful throw and catch in that big play.
He is having an opening night. Lamar laying it up for Hopkins. One hand! The veteran still got it. DeAndre Hopkins touchdown.
Extra jumbo package on 3rd and goal. Play action. Burrow throws wide open. Touchdown. Noah Fant. Daniels surveying. Rifles one deep as he inbounds.
Just a deep square out. Perfectly thrown ball.
Herbert's throwing it. Steps up to the end zone. Touchdown. Quentin Johnson.
Out of the backfield doesn't have him. Nice find by Justin Herbert.
3-hour highlight reel, because I mean, how do you just pick out a handful of plays with Devante Adams?
Second down, 8, going deep. Oh, he's got him! Caught by Smith.
And Hurts with time. Now Shaq downfield. And it is brought in by Jahan Dotson. Taking it down to the 26-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down. Throws. End zone. Caught. Touchdown.
Baker Mayfield with the ball placement. How many times did I say that today? The ball placement.
Looked great in practice as well. Play pass here. Trying to find some space. Protected the ball and threw it complete to CeeDee Lamb. Zach Bond thought he had a pick.
Scramble to the right, all the way back left. Get out, turn his body, and watch CeeDee come back.
Ogunbowale the back at 2nd down and 6, and going down the sideline, caught. Xavier Hutchinson with the grab.
At the 25. They bring 6. Smith underneath, and they get it.
A 2-minute warning. Purdy's given time. Wants it all. Downfield. Pearsall's got it. Ricky Pearsall inside the 25.
Right now. Here they bring it. They go to the end zone. Wow. Was that caught?
That's caught.
Hold on, we need to have a second look at that. The daughter of a former NFL All-Pro guard, Ron Stone. Here's Love, heaving it down the field. He's got his man, he's got Dobbs.
Talking about great athletes.
Tied for first with Minnesota. They had 17 interceptions. Fake the handoff. Rodgers under a rush. Wide open. Touchdown. Calvin Austin. Aaron Rodgers comes back to Jersey.
We're going to have that.
30 seconds to go here in the first. Fields, great protection. Deep ball on the way. Rainbow is caught. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
With a minute 13, 2nd and 10. Darnold, one-on-one. Smith and Jigba. They went back to Smith and Jigba, and he beat Green. 41 yards
this year. 2nd down off the play fake. Murray looking to throw. Murray looking long to the far side of the field, and it is caught. Marvin Harrison inside the 15-yard line.
Lawrence rolling, throwing, touchdown! Hunter Long! Four-man rush. Nix pumps, throws, got a man. It's Sutton. It's a touchdown. Flacco. Over the middle, into the end zone. Cedric Tillman, touchdown, and the Browns lead.
Colts take over at their own 42-yard line. Jones to the air on 1st down. Deep shot for Alec Pierce. Great adjustment. Was he inbounds?
I think he was.
What a catch by Pierce.
2nd down at 5. Fake to Robinson. And now it's Robinson who makes the catch out of the backfield. Picks up a Falcons 1st down and more. Still going inside the 10. Touchdown!
Didn't play at all in the preseason, taking his first steps with his new team. May, near side, caught. Douglas for the Patriots, touchdown.
Ball game, but when they're bringing all out blitz, they're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy
Pass is caught, spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top.
It limits how exotic the defense can be.
Gain of a couple. Rattler looking to the near sideline. Pass is complete.
Third down. Wilson going far side. Has a man open. Good route by Robinson, who's there to haul it in for a first down. Quick pass, Young, caught. Staying on his feet. Chuba Hubbard, he's in for a Panthers touchdown.
Here is the number 1 pick, Cam Ward, trying to buy time. Finds a man. He's got some space out there for Ridley.
And keep his eyes downfield. He knows he has the twitch to get away from guys. He's got the ability.
Was fortunate not to be drafted until 1989.
Caleb Williams lets it fly. He has got more and more on a perfect throw from Caleb Williams. He's got 22 yards.
Same type of motion. Tua keeps it on the move, throws, and it is caught by Julian Hill. So the 2-point conversion is good.